Previously on The Amazing Spider-Man, the new Sorcerer Supreme, Dr. Doom, has chosen Spidey to be the new champion against the 8 Signs of Sitrak, a mantle previously held by Doctor Strange. Years ago, when Strange was young, he made a bargain with the Crimson God, Sitrak, to use his Crimson Cascade to protect the Earth from any supernatural threats. But in return, Strange had to agree to challenge the 8 Signs of Sitrak, the spoiled godlings, eager to prove themselves worthy of their father's throne, and Strange had to fight them on a yearly basis. But Strange found a loophole. He armored himself with the reeds of Ragadon, meaning that if he failed to defeat the Signs and died, he will reborn. It means he had never lose. But now, as Doom is the new Sorcerer Supreme, he finds the whole thing meaningless. So he adds Spider-Man as his new champion. So with no other choice left, Peter agrees, and Doom provides him the arcane armor and 8 extra lives of the reeds of Ragadon, and Peter goes against one of the Signs, Sintras. At first, he faces difficulties to handle the monster, but then Peter finds a weak spot, a black hole in the monster's mouth. So without holding back, Peter punches that. He defeats the creature, but in doing so, Peter gets one of the most gruesome deaths in the universe, spaghettification. He is torn apart in picoseconds, but for Peter, he feels the pain for 96 hours. But luckily, with the reeds of Ragadon, Peter comes back to life. He gets horrified, crying for help. So to comfort him, the psyche of Doctor Strange arrives in front of him, but he wants Peter to defeat the rest of the Signs. Spider-Man will have to die again. And soon, Peter is confronted with the second Sign, Cyperium, who has the power of teleportation. So after struggling a lot, Peter managed to kill them both. The second reed is used to revive Peter, and now he has only 6 left. So to take a break with his friend Randy and his current girlfriend, Shay Markin, Peter go for a lunch. But there, Peter is visited by the new Sign, a red little girl on a bike, and she is going to give Peter the worst pain of his life. Welcome to ComicsTube YouTube channel. In today's video, we will review Chapter 63 of The Amazing Spider-Man, 8 Deaths of Spider-Man, Part 3. You can get the previous parts on this playlist. So if you guys are new here, please subscribe and turn on all the notifications to never miss any future uploads. Please like, comment and share. All the text and images are owned by its respected company. You can support them by purchasing it digitally or from any offline stores. The show opens up in the past, in Peter's childhood days, where Uncle Ben is helping him to learn cycling. Peter gets scared of falling, but Ben believes Peter can do it. And as usual, Peter falls into the ground. He knew he couldn't do it, but Ben tells him there is no need to worry. They can try again tomorrow. The key is to never give up. And this whole scene is being watched by the newest Sign, Sirius. She is observing every details of Peter's life. And now the demon shows up at the restaurant where Peter, Shay and Randy are having lunch, and she freezes everyone in that place except Peter. Sirius can manipulate and travel through time, and she drags Peter through a portal into his past. Peter quickly remembers his bike, and then he hears the scream coming out from his house. The night when Uncle Ben got killed, Peter rushes to save him from the burglar, but he was too late. Uncle Ben is dead, and Peter can't do anything about that. And then Sirius reveals her plan. She is here to drag Peter to every tragic events of his life until the pain forces him to quit the contest. And then they jump on top of the Brooklyn Bridge, where Green Goblin is killing Gwen Stacy, Peter's dead girlfriend. Peter knows he can't save Gwen the same way he couldn't save Uncle Ben, but he can end this fight quickly, and he charges at Sirius. But the demon makes a time jump, and Peter finds himself into a church where he was struggling to separate himself from the Venom symbiote. But Peter has made up his mind. She can't distract him anymore. But then Sirius takes him in front of Eddie Brock, the night when he was about to bond with Venom, and for a moment Peter hesitates as he believes he was responsible for Eddie's condition. And then they jump into another image where Spider-Man and Doc Ock were fighting, and Captain George Stacy, Gwen's father, sacrificed his own life to save a little kid. Sirius tells Peter she has studied humans after her first encounter with Doctor Strange. So as she takes a look at Peter's life, she noticed that his lives are total messed up. He spent all of his time in the past or in the future without the power to change either. While he physically changes, his failures remain the same, which is predictable and boring. So failure is his only option, no matter when he is. Peter knows what Sirius is telling is true. His life is full of pain, but right now he has to defeat this demon, and a time paradox is exactly what he needs right now, as whenever he attacks her, she skips to another time. So he has to work smarter, not harder. So Peter makes a plan, and he tells the demon she knows everything about time, so it means she should know who wins sees this fight and it makes her annoyed. She believes she is going to win and Peter will live the rest of his life in failure. But while she is talking, from behind, a portal opens up and from it, another Spider-Man jumps at her and makes the brutal punch. It seems, while Sirius was busy giving him the lecture, Peter has teamed up with his future self and catches her off guard. But before leaving, the future Spidey informs the present one to have faith in himself. More pain is coming towards him, but he has to stay strong. Sirius is defeated, but before she is gone, she kills Peter by shattering his mind with all the moments of his life at once. Birth, death, and all of the agony in between. Another reed is spent, and Peter is back to life, and he finds himself when he started. Shay and Randy get worried, looking at Peter, but he can't focus anymore. He is not fine, so Peter decides to leave this place. Outside the restaurant, Shay also joins Peter. She is thinking that Peter is worried about getting a new job, fixing his life, but Peter can't tell him what he is going through. Shay realizes maybe it's not the right time, so she offers him about a picnic tomorrow. Peter agrees, but inside his mind, he decides to cancel it, as right now, dealing with the Scion is his main objective, and after defeating them, he will continue their date, and he returns home. But there he finds Aunt May waiting outside. Peter forgets that he promised May to finish the plannings of the feast community. He also forgets to talk with Norman about the donation that he promised. So Aunt May tells Peter she knows that he is having a bad time, but she wants him to keep his word too. The event is only a week away and a lot of work is still pending. But hearing this, Peter gets mad. He angrily tells May he is doing his best, and by avoiding May, Peter enters into his room. He knows he was rude. He can't able to control his personal and heroic life, and on top of that, the champion stuff is draining his energy. So Peter decides to talk with someone who truly understands him. Felicia Hardy, the Black Cat. Felicia thought Peter again came here to ask a favor, but Peter apologizes. He should have known that Felicia is single again. He should ask her about her life. She is a good friend and he should be more appreciative. Cat realizes Peter died again and it gave him a new perspective. So Cat tells him that she left her best. She knows they can't control their life, but they can claim happiness for themselves. If taking a life of crime give him happiness, then take it quickly. Life has ups and downs, but the main focus should be happy all the time. Cat leaves and Peter decides to find his joy. So instead of rejecting the picnic, Peter meets with Shay with a bottle of wine and flowers. They arrive at the park, where Shay tells Peter about her life. The first year at Ravencroft was a total messed up. There was a woman, an inmate, who had been put there for a terrible crime. Shay was terrified to be around that woman. She had nightmares for months, so she thought of quitting Ravencroft, but she never did. There are things about her job that she loves, so she had to focus on those, not her fear. And hearing Shay, Peter gets inspired, so the two decide to spend the afternoon together. And while they are busy with each other, another two Scion, Calix and Syra, are watching them, and they decide they need to understand Peter before they jump into fight. And after that, they are going to kill him and claim the Earth. And with this, the chapter 63 of The Amazing Spider-Man comes to a close. So which part you like the most? Please let me know on the comment section down below, and please like this video and do subscribe, as this will motivate me to make more contents. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone stay safe and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.